Bine v-am găsit la un nou interviu în cadrul Alexandrion Group. Astăzi invitatul meu este Nicolas Casc. I want to say little things about you and about your experience. You have over 30 years of foreign policy experience in the United States government.
I started in 1990 at the CIA. And from there, I was, of course, able to do a whole host of things, which ultimately led me to the White House and places like that, overseas and elsewhere. I retired back in January of 21 and was in the private sector, and then was fortunate enough to meet another president, Dr. Salome. So obviously a lot of diplomacy in this business. So I've been fortunate to be able to find a place after my government career where I could help contribute to the success of the company by bringing to bear some of my experiences. And so that's a very gratifying thing as well. Basically means there's a couple of things. One, I am an advisor to Dr. Salome on strategic issues, outreach, and bringing our company to different regions. So I try to contribute in that way. Also oversee a couple of our core functions here, one of which is the communications function, where we are interfacing with Romania, but also the rest of the world. On the other hand, we also have the foundation, the Alexandrion Foundation, and that's been an extraordinary part of this whole experience as well.
How's Romania so far, and how do you see business
wonderful.
sector?
We're really, really happy to be here. But the people here are just extraordinary. It's been a real pleasure to get to know them. They're very, very hospitable and warm, and at all levels.
How did you decide to join the group?
It's wonderful to work for a company that is not only a fun company to work for, but also makes good products. There's obviously a need for interaction with the government and other governments and with other influences, etc. And I think that I can contribute to that. So my role is to try to help facilitate and open those doors a little bit.
Let's talk a little bit about the foundation.
Well, I think the first thing is that with the foundation, we try to tell people who we are. What are we? We're people who have deep faith and respect for Romania, for Romanian culture, for Romanian tradition. Lately, of course, with the earthquakes, we're spending a lot of time trying to help people to the extent we can as a company to make it through the day.
And also here at Alexandrion Group, it is a global team, and
Yes.
you are in contact with the ones who are based in other countries.
Yes.
It is a difficult role for you?
I think one of the things that gratifies me the most about this, having been in the business I was in previously, is that the ability to have people overseas and to be immersed in these particular areas. And so for us, obviously, one of the big keys is the transatlantic business tie. All of these sorts of things, I think America has particularly beneficial lessons that can be easily learned and adapted here.
And also for the ones who watch us, and maybe for the young ones, it is something that you want to tell them, like an advice?
I think if you're young and energetic, you would find really interesting to come and work for this company. We are transitioning to a large global or worldwide operation, but at the same time retaining those family values.